Hello, everyone. Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. For this Tuesday, July 31st, the last Tuesday of the month, 2018, I am your host, Russ Williams. I'm glad you could be here. I know you could have been anywhere in this world today, but you decided to be here with me. So I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, and welcome to Transition Tuesdays, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Well, we got a lot to talk about. New location. Want to switch it up a little bit. We got a lot to talk about. I just want to start by shouting out my daughter Anissa and my mom, Miss May, for joining us last week. We had a great time. My daughter was up here from New Orleans. She made it back to New Orleans, but she was here with me for 2 weeks. I had a phenomenal time with my daughter. I want to recap all the stuff we did because we had a great time. She had a great time. As Alvin is watching us, what's up, Alvin? What's going on, my man? Well, just want to recap my daughter Nisa coming by, and being with me. We did a lot of things. First thing we did, we saw 2 movies. We saw 2 great movies. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I recommend that. Thumbs up on that for Ant-Man and the Wasp. We also saw The Equalizer 2 with Denzel Washington. That was very good too. Denzel rarely does sequels. I don't think he's done any sequels. This was the first time he's ever done it. We enjoyed it. We recommend those 2 movies. We did that. We saw the Economy. We went to the Economy candy store in Manhattan. That was a fun thrill. Got a chance to have some old school candies. Got a chance to do that. My daughter Anissa, she really enjoyed that. We got kind of nostalgic here, especially for me. We got a chance to go to Coney Island. Got a chance to go there, walk on the boardwalk, take a look at the rides. We had a good time doing that as well. We also got a chance to we went to Chinatown. Chinatown was fun too. That's something she wanted to do. We got a chance to do that. That was phenomenal. We got a chance to also go to see some street ball basketball games. We got a chance to see that. As Faye is watching us. What's up, Faye? What's going on? Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you from the D, my cuz. So we got a chance to do that. We got a chance to go to Dykeman. Shout out to Ken Stevens. Ken Stevens with some great advice for Anissa. So shout out to you, Ken. Appreciate you, my man, all that you do at Dykeman. Got a chance to go to West 4th Street as well. Got a chance to see those particular round ball tournaments. As Annette joining us. What's up, cuz? From the D as well. What's going on? So we got a chance to do that. Street ball, basketball, if you guys don't know out there, is alive and well and kicking here in New York City. So we got a chance to do that. On the strength of my cousin Lewis, we went to get some Italian ices. We did that. We did that too. We got a chance to do that. That was a lot of fun. Got a chance to do that. And, that's a staple here in New York, those Italian ices. Got a chance to do that. That was a lot of fun to do that. Got a lot of fun to do that. And also, to really top off her stay here in New York, we got a chance and we had a quest for the best pizza in New York City. Okay, the best pizza. And Anissa, she settled, we had a lot of takers out there, and shout out to those people who made some recommendations for us to go to. We went to a number of pizza parlors out there. As Francis Egan is joining us. What's up, John? What's going on, my man? So we got a chance to see a lot of pizza parlors. We went to a lot of different pizza spots here in New York City. But my daughter, Anissa, she said her best was Avarone's Cafe in New Hyde Park. She rated a 9 on the pizza scale. She enjoyed it. I will be back there again. And so just shouting out Avarone's Cafe in New Hyde Park. They were the winner of the quest for the best pizza in New York City. So if you guys disagree, send in some stuff places maybe you should have went to. As Dave is watching us too. What's going on, David? What's going on? So, we had great conversation. I had great conversation with my daughter. We shared a lot of great laughs, and I really got a chance to reconnect with my daughter, which was a thrill in itself. I got a chance to do that. That was just spectacular, and I got a chance to do that. So, hey guys, I really urge everybody out there, sound of my voice, I really urge everybody to my transition army out there. So all you guys who are part of this show, you're the transition army. You guys are part of this show. You guys make this show. And one thing I urge for everybody listening and part of the transition army is to reconnect with loved ones that you haven't talked to in a while. That would be my recommendation. Reconnect with those loved ones you haven't talked to in a while. If you're a parent, reconnect with with your children, child, son or daughter, what have you, or children. Reconnect with them. Maybe something might have happened in which you haven't connected with them in a while. I recommend, after the show obviously, but I recommend that you reconnect with them. I think that's so important. So reconnect with family members, reconnect with your family, reconnect with your children, reconnect with friends, reach out to these people, reach out to them, after the show obviously, but reach out to these reach out to your friends, families, loved ones, reach out to those people. You be the bigger person. Sometimes maybe you got into an argument or discussion, maybe you might have said some things that you might have regretted or what have you. My recommendation, and I really urge from the bottom of my heart, is for you guys to reconnect with your loved ones, friends, so on and so forth. Because, like I always say, you can't get back yesterday. No one is promised tomorrow, but you do have today. The day to reconnect. You have now, the power of now, to reconnect with people. So I urge my transition army to go out there and do that. Reconnect with loved ones, family, friends, reconnect and do that. And when you do that, guys, I recommend you call them. Either you go there and see these people in person if you can. If you can't, call them. Reconnect that way. No texts is included here. No texts are included. Reach out more on a personal level. As John is joining us. What's going on, John? What's going on, my man? Yeah, so I recommend that. And, I was really thrilled to have, I got the opportunity to reconnect with my daughter Anissa. And my next mission is going to be reconnecting with my oldest daughter, Taya. She wasn't able to come down because she is working, first time working. So she's excited about that. But that's my next mission, is to reconnect with my other daughter, Taya. And again, I recommend you guys reconnect with somebody maybe you might have lost touch with. Very important. Reach out with them. And, I really want to share with you guys a text message I had with Anissa, which I texted her. I said, when she got back home, I said, thank you for putting a smile on my face while you were here with me in New York. You made me smile so much. I'm so proud to be your dad. I love you. And Anissa, she responded a text by saying, I had so much fun and I'm proud to be your daughter. Love you. And to me, that was that made the whole experience of reconnecting with my daughter worthwhile. She's proud of being my daughter, and that's something I take with me. Something sincere, and that's something I really take with me. With us reconnecting. So don't delay, guys. You reconnect. You're gonna have the opportunity to do that. I really recommend that you do that. So, hey guys, we got a lot to talk about. Lots to talk about here today. And I want to start off with the transition of LeBron James. I'm not sure if you guys heard about this, but LeBron James, he opened up the I Promise School in his community of Akron, Ohio. I wanted to talk about that, how we can transition into that. So yesterday, LeBron James and his staff opened the I Promise School, which opened its doors to 240 third and fourth graders, 240 of them. Looks like a great facility that LeBron James has opened up. And LeBron James, he used to struggle in school, especially in the fourth grade, in which I'm not sure if you guys are aware of, but LeBron James missed 80 days of school in the fourth grade. And I think there's probably like only 180 days in the school year, but he missed 80 of those by moving. I know him and his family, him and his mom were moving back and forth different places, but he missed 80 days of school in the fourth grade. So, he used to struggle in school, and he wanted to create a space where kids could thrive. And he's quoted as saying, I went through some emotions, the good, the bad, the adversity. For me to be in a position where I had the resources, that's the first thing. He had the resources, he had the finances, he had the people, and he had the structure and the city around me. Why not? Why shouldn't I do this? So, LeBron James is quoted as saying that. And and this is very important here, each I Promise student, as Kennard is watching this, what's going on, Kennard? What's going on, my man? Each I Promise student were given backpacks, school supplies, and bicycles. And LeBron James has even arranged, and this is really phenomenal with his initiative that he's doing. But each student was promised by LeBron James, and he's arranging for those students who complete the program to get free tuition to the University of Akron. Free tuition, free. LeBron James is going to pay for this. What a promise he is giving out. What an opportunity for these kids who are going to go through the program and graduate from the program. They're going to have an opportunity to get free tuition to go to the University of Akron in LeBron James's hometown. That is phenomenal. And also what's going on, the school will provide services to families like an on-site food bank for parents to select things they can prepare at home. That's one of the benefits of attending the school for the kids. Have employment preparedness for parents as well. Man, this is phenomenal what LeBron James is doing. And I'm willing to say this is going to be LeBron James's greatest legacy. He's already solidified his legacy on the basketball court. He's already done that. But he's going to have the opportunity, the great opportunity to give his greatest legacy, and that's creating this school. So I really salute Mr. LeBron James. I've been on record saying, I've had some issues with LeBron James on the basketball court. Him being the greatest player, one of the greatest players of all time, is in question. But one thing you can't question is his sincerity from the heart to really improve his community. Create some generational wealth within his community. He deserves to be applauded for such an honor and such a task, and he's creating a lifelong legacy in his community before he plays, for the Los Angeles Lakers. I think that is phenomenal. A phenomenal feat, and I salute Mr. James, King James. He's definitely the king in my eyes in doing this, because he is just solidifying a legacy that, that cannot be touched. It's a great thing. And, and I want to shout out to those people before LeBron James, people like Jalen Rose, who started an academy in Detroit, Michigan. David Robinson doing the same thing while he was in the San Antonio Spurs. Sean Diddy Combs having a school up in Harlem, doing these things. These people have, done this before LeBron James. So I like for those people to get recognition as well. But, LeBron James, this is current. We deal with current issues and things like that. So this is current, and I salute those people as well, along with LeBron James. This is phenomenal. So I just wanted to get your thoughts, your feelings on LeBron James creating this amazing opportunity for kids in Akron, Akron, Ohio. Like, what do you guys think about this? I think this is just phenomenal, just a phenomenal feat. What's going on there? I think it's just so great. As I wave back at the people joining us, and sorry I didn't get a chance to do that to you guys earlier, because this is the first time I'm doing Facebook Live on my phone. So, we live and learn, do things like that. So, yeah, I'm just wondering, what's your thoughts and feelings on that, guys, on LeBron James creating such amazing opportunities for these students. And LeBron James, I just want to also talk about LeBron James, about, him coming from a situation of not having a father, and him getting a chance to do this, leaving a legacy. I got a chance to listen to the morning show, The Breakfast Club, with Omar Epps. He was on there, and he's pushing his book about being a not having a father growing up and still succeeding and doing things along those lines. So shout out to all those dads and all those people who are making a difference in the lives of people. Because dads are an important cog, in the raising of kids and just being there. It's so important to do that. So shout out to those kids, and shout out to LeBron James, who is really setting up this initiative, not having that role model as a dad, but he's making it upon himself to, raise his kids and being in his kids' lives. And, that's what I try to do with my daughters as well. So, shout out to LeBron James and shout out to all those dads who are in their fathers' lives, in their children's lives, and making a difference in their community. So shout out to those people doing that. Absolutely. Shout out to those people. So wanted to get your viewpoints, ladies and gentlemen, Transition Army. What's your viewpoints on that? So as you guys ponder that, I'd like to transition into a story of the Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones and his stance on penalizing his players for kneeling during the national anthem. Want to talk about that and transition into that. And if you guys haven't heard about that, Jerry Jones is being on record. If his players kneel during the national anthem, they will feel his wrath personally, for them kneeling. And Dak Prescott, the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, he believes football is the wrong venue for social protests. I mean, he's come out and say that, it's not the right venue to do that. And because of his words, he's been called a coon. He's been called an Uncle Tom for his comments. But, I just wanted to get you guys' thoughts. Like, what are your feelings on Jerry Jones pushing his players for kneeling during the national anthem? Want to get your thoughts and opinions on that. What do you guys think on that? Is this a cool thing, or and it's funny because Jerry Jones, him being the owner, I mean, he's taking it back to like plantation owning. I don't know, but I'm from the words of Draymond Green, in which we shouldn't call these people owners. We should possibly call them CEOs instead of owners. I'm feeling Draymond Green on that. I'm definitely feeling him on that. Maybe we should take the owner aspect and the words out of the equation. But what do you guys think? Do you think that's the case? And do you believe, since Jerry Jones is the CEO of the team, does he have the right to punish his players? I guess they're his players and his team. Maybe does he have the right to do that because he signs the checks? I don't know. What's your feelings on that? I'm anxious to see what you guys think about that. What you guys think on that subject. And, Malcolm Jenkins, who's one of the players for the Philadelphia Eagles, who has been, a component of kneeling during the national anthem. He's gone on record saying that, Jerry Jones is is a bully, in this case, and, is he right on saying that? You guys be deciding on that. And getting back, before I forget, getting back to LeBron James, I'm just wondering, with his efforts and what he's doing with LeBron James, I'm just wondering why we haven't heard from, have we heard anything or any tweets from number 45 congratulating King James on his, on his amazing accomplishment? Here's a guy who, came from nothing and now created this school for the, for his people in Akron, Ohio. The president tweets on everything. Has anybody heard any tweets from number 45 on congratulating them? Now, I know that, LeBron James on record has called the number 45 a bum, but sometimes you got to put things aside. And I think, the president, number 45, he should reach out to, LeBron and tweet that, something positive. Something positive. And, that's just my take on it. I just want to just say that before I forget, haven't heard anything on the president congratulating him. I think he should. I think that'd be the right thing to do, would be the right thing to do. So, we talked about that transition from, Jerry Jones. Wanted to get your opinions on that. And, I'm anxious to see and hear what you guys think upon that, with that situation. So, let's continue the transition. Let's continue the transition as Kendall is joining us. What's up, Kendall? What's up, my man? Absolutely. So, yeah, let's transition to our transition quote. And if you're new to the program, guys, if you're new to it, I'll give you guys a transition quote that you can take with you and apply to your everyday lives. And this quote goes a little something like this. Your life is a story of transition. You are always leaving one chapter behind while moving on to the next. And this is said by this was an anonymous quote, which I really like. I wish somebody would attach their name to it. You know, your life is a story of transitions. Absolutely. We have transition every day. You're leaving one chapter while you're moving on to the next. And it reminds me of the song by Jay-Z, On to the Next One, by Jay-Z. It reminds me of that. So that's the transition quote for today, for Transition Tuesdays. And, as I always say, if I was able to make you laugh, or if I was able to make you smile, or if I was able to make you think, I think I'm doing my job, here on Transition Tuesdays. So, hopefully you got a chance to do that. So just to recap, before we head on out, we're going to make it a short one today on this Transition Tuesday, the last Tuesday of July 31st. Again, we talked about, we transitioned from the, about LeBron James opened up the I Promise School, which is an amazing feat. Then from there we transitioned to the owner, Jerry Jones, and how he's going to develop a raft for those players who decide to kneel during the national anthem. Is that the right thing? Him being, the person, the owner, is that the right thing for him to do? I don't know. You guys make the decision on that. Is that the right thing to do? I don't know, but I just bring that information to the masses on that. And I gave you guys the transition quote too. So again, guys, I appreciate you guys for being here. My transition army. There's plenty of time for people to enlist in our transition army. That's what we do. We talk about transition here on Transition Tuesdays. And as we always say in parting, happy transitioning. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care.